What's new, bro?
Hey, man, it's the Baldheaded Barber Shop. Sterling Stevenson, Paul Rivers, thank you for joining us. And before we go any further, thank you for the love you've shown us on Instagram, on YouTube.
Yes.
If you found us on YouTube,
yeah,
go over to Instagram right now.
Yes.
Click follow, click like, whatever it is. Keep up with us because what we do, it's only for you. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
And 5 more followers, I'm going to be stuck up. I'm about to be stuck up. If we can get 5 more followers, I'm going to be stuck up.
Stay humble.
Okay.
Think of it like
6 more followers, and then I'm going to be stuck up. Well, I'm going to be smelling myself. Nah, I'm teasing. Always
he teasing. But you
always me. I'm too silly to be stuck up.
I don't have a hard time believing it. I don't. I don't. No, we could become billionaires. And you being stuck up, no, it's probably
I don't know. $1 billion, I probably am going to be stuck up.
Well, God, listen to him. I didn't say that. That was him.
Yeah, I'm going to be stuck up. $1 billion. That's with a B? Yes, sir. Show you right. One day I'm going to get a bass. I'm going to get a deeper voice than you, bro.
In 3, 2, 1. Show you right. Yo, you just went Optimus Prime.
Sound like cross between Dark Vader and a gargoyle.
It's a little far,
That's all good.
A little far. You good, bro?
I'm good, brother, man. How about you?
I'm good. Maintaining, making it happen as always. Life is, I won't say in the way of itself, but you hit those rough patches. I found that you find yourself in one of 3 postures in life. Either you are coming out of a storm, you're going into a storm, or you're in the midst of a storm. So no matter what it is, persevere, see it through, never give up.
And then you're on the way to the grocery store in the storm, and don't never give up at the grocery store, bro. Ever. I just wanted to add some knowledge to it, too. That was wise. That sounded wise. I just need to be wise, too, sometimes. But we be doing all the wise stuff. I don't never get to sound wise.
I'm sorry, bro. I'll stop.
Okay. Remember, he that goeth to the grocery store amidst the storm. Yeah. Your turn, brother. Your turn.
You sound like you in love or something.
Bro, I'm always in love. But I am. I'm in love with life.
I see you got your green band on. You steady on the man's health thing?
Hey.
No. Leave it on, bro.
No. Well, actually, make sure it stop bleeding. Yeah, it did.
So you gave up some blood?
Yeah, well, had to. Bro, I am what they call a JAK2 mutation positive. JAK2. For people who never heard of it, your body makes red blood cells.
Okay.
There's an on-off switch. When it's time to make blood cells, it turns on. When you got enough, it turns off. People who have a JAK2 mutation, the off switch is broken, and my body is continually making red blood cells. So the treatment is once your once your blood levels get to a certain level, you have to do a phlebotomy. You have to pull blood. So about maybe once every month and a half or so, I have to go in and I have to pull 500 milliliters of blood off.
Again, the importance of that health care. Paul would have never known that, and that could have led to something else that may have been preventable by just a regular checkup. And you're a veteran, so definitely thank you for your service.
The VA takes good care of me. But that was how I found out, because I was doing my regular blood pressure checks, but they kept switching my meds, but nothing was getting my blood pressure down. There was like something going on. So they did they sent me to do my blood work. I went to do my labs, and like a week after I get my labs with the VA, hematology and oncology is all under the same umbrella. So all I know is I went to do my labs, and a week later, oncology calling me out the blue, talking about they need to get me in right away. Bruh, you talking about
scared.
Bruh, I cried all the way to the VA clinic. Bruh, I was like, oh Lord, it was listening to End of the Road. I know we've come to the end. But I was sad. I walked in there, eyes watering.
He's making a joke of it, but that healthcare. You think of it. You get a call from the oncology department.
Bruh,
what do you do?
Bruh, I was. What's the term I'm looking for? shitting bricks. I was shitting bricks, bro. I was like, oh my God, brother, oncology department. I ain't even get to go. I didn't even get to go to the islands again, brother. I was sad.
Build a bridge and get over it. Have a drink, why don't you?
Gotcha.
Bro, you on a whole nother level. See
how classy I put that glass down? Don't make no noise.
Bro.
It's classy.
So let me ask you a question, bro. What is the craziest thing you've done for love?
That's where we going today? Lord.
How far would you go for love?
Wow, bruh. Well, the truth to that for me is totally relevant to when you ask me. Now, and I think that's a learning curve that all men need to go through. Because until a man realizes the value that real love adds to his life, he's not going to be willing to sacrifice for it. So if you would have caught me at a young dude before I knew what it added to me and said, how far would you go? I would have said, as far as I could throw Neil Carter.
Jesus.
That's a throwback.
Really you did.
But that was just it though, bro. You not going to sacrifice. You don't see the value in it. So I'm not going to give up nothing valuable for it. But then as life teaches you, humbles you, teaches you that you cannot, under no circumstance, do this life thing alone. You're going to need somebody good. Then your willingness to sacrifice totally changes. At least that's how it happened for me.
Okay. So the original question, what are you not willing to do for love?
Wow. That's probably even a harder question. What wouldn't I do for love? Well, at the point I am now, I feel like I'm willing to go the distance. I can't think of anything I wouldn't do. I feel like I got the real thing and I'm willing to make it work.
All right. So there are a few things that cause relationships to break up. Infidelity, finance.
Oh yeah. Now, I definitely got some deal breakers. I mean, in terms of what I would ask of myself.
So let's identify some blanket deal breakers. Give me your top 3 deal breakers for men, not you, in general. Men, what would you say are deal breakers?
Definitely the infidelity.
Okay.
Breaking trust, which is kind of infidelity, but even just lying. You know what I'm saying? A serial liar. Because if I can't believe, what you're telling me,
we ain't got nothing.
If we ain't got trust and respect, disrespect, lying to me and cheating. And then that's it.
Okay. I would dare to say, of course, infidelity, an inability to financially contribute to the relationship.
Has a female ever forgiven you for cheating?
Black men don't cheat.
I'm glad somebody knew that. But since you Manila as hell today, man, since you're a Manila man, has a woman ever forgiven you for cheating?
That question is not relevant.
Why not?
I've never been caught cheating.
One time for the slick, bros.
It's not the slick. Okay, the one time I cheated, I didn't get caught.
One time for the slick, bros, huh?
One time I cheated, I didn't get caught.
Okay. The one time. Okay.
Again,
so
black men don't cheat. Manila men don't cheat.
So I'm gonna put it like this.
Yeah.
In my younger days, before I was the upstanding man I am today, I was younger, and this was the period of time when I didn't know what love added, and I wasn't willing to sacrifice, and I wanted what I wanted, and I did what I wanted to do, and I did get caught.
Okay. Did she forgive you?
She stayed with me.
And what was the most important thing you learned from that?
There's an app that you put your pictures in that looks like a calculator. Now I'm just teasing. totally teasing. I'm just serious. No, but no, but for real. Again, this was at a younger stage when just looking back and retrospectively, I wasn't really there in terms of my capacity to really love a chick because life hadn't taught me yet how valuable a real partner is.
Yeah.
At that point in stage in my life where I was at, I really felt like I could do the life thing by myself. I was in my profession. I was making good money. I had everything. I cooked better than most chicks I dated anyway. You know what I'm saying? So what I was willing to give up for a woman, was different because I didn't really have a keen sense of what she would be adding to my life. You know what I'm saying? So to say all that, yeah, I did get caught up, and it was messy as hell the way I got caught up.
Were you sorry for cheating, or were you sorry for getting caught?
No, I was genuinely sorry that I hurt her. You know what I'm saying? I did. I mean, she was a good girl, and she didn't deserve what I did to her. So yeah, in that regard, I was definitely sorry I hurt her.
Let me ask you this. You ever been heartbroken?
What?
Okay, so we won't get into the schematics, the ins and outs of it. What did heartbreak teach you?
A lot of things. I would say the biggest...
Wait. You gave that. You good?
Oh yeah, I was heartbreak. Heartbreak and heartburn is different, brother. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Heartburn ain't never hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Paul, I didn't
heartbreak and heart.
I didn't say heartburn, dog.
Okay, well let's make sure we got which one we talking about.
I mean, you just choked it up a little bit. You changed gears, like.
No, but yeah, I've absolutely been heartbroken, and I'm gonna tell you that's an advantage that women have over men, in my opinion. Okay. It's just my opinion. Men emotionally are slower to really become vested in a relationship.
Agreed.
Women will be vested in a relationship a lot quicker than a man. But once a man is totally vested in that relationship, got it stamped down, that's my woman. Yeah. We totally territorial. And we don't handle breakups as smoothly as women. I'm telling you. Women, in my experience, women, I'm talking about, we was in love far as I knew. We just broke up 2 weeks ago. What the hell is you doing in this house already? You know, I mean, goodness gracious. I was like, wait a minute.
Should I tell him? Should I tell him? Tell me what I ain't catching. Attention, Paul. That dude was there while y'all were together.
You son of a mother.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
I hate to be the one to tell you this, bro. But he was there all along.
Son of a mother, man. I thought something felt different.
Is this the dude with the size 16 shoes?
That's him, dog. That was him. We had just broke up. Took a 6'7" joker play for the FSU basketball team. West side 17 shoe. I knew something was different.
Yeah, it was quite different. Very different.
Nah, you know what? I ain't gonna discredit that girl. If something like that happened, she hit it well. But from where I was at.
On another note, you do realize women have more game than we do.
Oh,
we got game by the ounce.
Absolutely.
They got game by the pound.
Absolutely. I will wholeheartedly concur to that. They play country dumb so good. I don't know. If we ever break up, I'm just not going to date after this. I'm just over dating. If me and you don't work, I'm done with love.
Now, Paul,
we ain't even broke up and you out there. You out there with size 17, man.
So you out there with number 17. So, Paul, you know I'm going to put it in reverse. You know you never answered the question, right?
But I thought I was doing the Kamala Harris on that one. Right?
Yeah. Make sure you get out and vote.
Please do.
So what did heartbreak teach you?
The major takeaway is that you ain't everything you thought you was.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You not all that. You know what I'm saying? she will get over you
quickly.
And if you
I mean,
wanted to stay,
dog, I mean, she will run down to Home Depot, get everything she need to build a bridge, and get over you.
I mean, quick too.
Wait, now, I've seen women who will stay in a relationship hurting, and once they heal, leave a relationship.
Now that's just selfish. Why don't you take your broken self out there and give him the same bad energy you was giving me?
No.
You're going to sit here,
yeah,
put me through the misery.
And then when
you're in a good spot, now you want to go be here. You want to go be happy with Pookie though.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Now, that ain't right. Yeah. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That's just wrong, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'll have to say Heartbreak taught me, man, the first time I went through Heartbreak, I thought I was going to roll myself up in a big old ball and die. Lenny Williams.
Oh.
But no, seriously, the one thing. Television went off. You know, that was one of our top 10 greatest breakup songs. If you missed it, make sure to go back on YouTube and check it out.
That was good.
And matter of fact, we got more Baldhead Barber Shop After Dark coming up. We're going to do a top 10 after the show. You got to stick around, stay tuned for more of the Baldhead Barber Shop After Dark. But back to regular scheduled programming.
Yeah.
Heartbreak taught me never give more of yourself than the person is willing or able to receive of you.
You might agree with that.
Don't think of it. You willing to go all in. You got wedding plans on your mind. You ready to settle down for the 2 kids, picket fence, and a dog. And she's thinking about what movie y'all going to see next week.
Yeah.
That make sure you're on the same page. But
yeah, I mean, I put it like this though. Where I am at with relationships now is if it doesn't feel like something I can go 100% for, I'd rather not be bothered. Versus me in the past, chick you gonna give me 60%? That's cool, because I wasn't gonna give you but 25 my damn self.
So
you know what I'm saying?
What
fair trade.
What gave you that mindset to put up that wall to hold back that 75% of yourself that maybe she deserved?
But that was in my younger days. Now, I don't want to be in a position where if I don't feel like I can be 100% all in,
I don't want
then I'd rather, at this point, at this stage of the game, I don't even want to do the surface level stuff. I've been there, done that my whole life.
Completely fair. And that's a very transparent and honest answer. So.
Right. And so now I'll get into situations where I'll go in and I'm not a tit for tat kind of guy. So I don't go in running tallies and nothing. I just go in. If I see a situation that I can have a positive impact on, I do whatever I can to have that positive impact. Now, life has taught me to be observant, because if I'm going all in trying to have a positive impact and then I see you just kind of coasting, now I'm going to be like,
hold these horses.
Well, are we I've seen this movie before and I know how it ends.
Same script, different cast.
So am I really willing to go all the way through to the end when I see it's like this now? And now I just have that conversation, to make sure we're on the same sheet of page, on the same sheet of music. But as far as what I prefer to be in a situation where I feel comfortable giving 100%. I don't even think it's possible for me to do the surface level stuff no more. I was really comfortable doing it younger.
Because we can compartmentalize and do that. As you get older, you kind of realize, like you said, you can't do this life thing alone.
Right.
And you kind of uncompartmentalize if that's a certain thing. And you're willing to let more of yourself go.
Right. I'd say that's true. That's true.
Could you ever fall in love through a long distance relationship?
Been there, done there, tried it. And it's relative. It definitely it takes more. It definitely takes a higher level of trust between the two.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be secure in yourself, because that distance is a deal. Now, I've had experiences where the long distance blew up in my face. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, boy, dating in this day and age is totally different.
Agreed.
Women are just different now, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm dating a chick long distance. And she tells me to find a local friend.
Now, I notice you put the air quotes on local and
Now, mind you,
no,
this is my
your
girl.
person.
This
And
my
wait, hold
girl.
on, though. Let's clarificate. Let's clarificate, shall we?
Well, let's get a clarification on. What did I just say?
I have no
I don't
clue.
know either, but we're going to clear that up too.
So let's clarify. She wanted or gave you permission
to find a local chick here in Orlando. Now, young Paul would have been like,
I'm on this. Let's
I love you, girl. Out. Oh, you my dream girl. Because that's all I would have been thinking about.
Yeah.
But me at this day and age, I'm like, well, what does that mean for you? You know what I mean? And come to find out, so we ended up, we talked about it. She kept bringing it up. She said that it's not about sex. It's about just companionship. She likes, she don't like sitting in the house. Sometimes she just want to go to a movie. She want to just, go out. So me being the secure dude I am,
oh boy.
Well, I'm not the jealous type.
Right.
But, okay, you want to go to the movies. Cool. She say, but I'm telling you, this is probably going to be so much easier for you than me because I'm so picky. I'll never find anybody. We decided to give it a try on a Sunday. Tuesday morning, I found someone. I found someone. Really, he just happened to be right here in the front of my Rolodex.
So
Dexter St. John.
Wait. Hey, pretty lady.
Hey, pretty lady.
So wait.
And now,
wait, hold on. Should I tell him again?
Oh yeah, he was already.
Okay.
Yeah, I caught on to that.
All right,
because this is the same chick that don't like watching football. And okay, so now this dude you just was gonna take forever to find, but found in 2 days. What y'all going to do? Oh, he invited me to come over to watch the football game.
and you playing wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
I mean, it's good.
Flanker. She's the flanker. The fullback.
Tight end. Tight end.
So needless to say, bro, that started a series of events inside their relationship that broke down our long distance trust.
No, I'm sitting here getting mad because I know who it is, and it's like she tried to play my dog.
Dog.
She played you for stupid. I remember when all that stuff was going on, and it's like, dog, she don't realize you really as smart as you are.
Like clearly she didn't know that. But at the same time, bro, I don't know. Sometimes with that particular incident, man, it's like it's so many different things. Now, that's one thing I can say I've learned about relationships, or at least I appreciate my experience now, is that it's certain things, it's different things that bonds you to a person.
Correct.
Sometimes it could been we just done been through so much together, or sometimes it's the physical attraction, or sometimes it's like we just so cool, or sometimes it's like I see so much potential. So you have to be careful in what you allow to bond you to a person. You know what I'm saying? Is it something that's sustainable? That's the question you got to ask. The question I ask myself every time in a relationship now: is the stuff that's going on right now something that I can live with for the long haul?
So and as we're sitting here talking about it, man, it's in case you're just tuning in, we are talking about what would you do for love. We're on this section, what would you do for love? And I think it kind of all intertwines. While we got a moment, make sure if you're watching on YouTube, go over to Instagram, click follow, invite your friends, invite your family, because Baldheaded Barber Shop, we're going to help you get some of the stuff off your mind.
Except for the girl who was long distance. Don't you sign on to nothing.
You good? You good?
Stinking stuff.
You good, bro? You back? And welcome back to the ride.
Welcome back to the ride.
Take your sip. Take it down 1,000.
Water.
That's some old like Flint, Michigan water looking.
Man, you ain't gonna talk about Flint, Michigan like that.
Yeah.
Flint, Michigan.
But let's change gears for just a moment. And in the Black community, there's something that's becoming more culturally acceptable, and that is polygamy.
Bruh, I've had a chick tell me that she would want to be wife. She wouldn't mind like a wife be. We were just having a hypothetical situation. She said she wouldn't mind me having a wife be.
Wife B?
Wife B.
As in?
She's A and the other chick is B. And that's what she said. As long as she knows I'm number one.
I've talked to several people about this whole, getting their perspective on polygamy. And it would be, as long as there is no element of jealousy, that's rule number one. You got to understand, everyone gets their equal time. Mm-hmm. We spend our family time together. And, if you go back to...
Wait a minute, bro. You sound like you a master of this. The rule number one to polygamy is that you have to... have you tried this before?
Not yet. I mean, no, I haven't.
You sound very well informed, bro.
Well, world class, bro.
World class. Okay.
World class.
Go ahead.
But no, see, you interrupted my flow. Jealousy. Oh, you spend time together, separate, as a family, and everybody lives happily ever after. For those who choose to, it is what it is. Now, on the flip side, let's say she wanted you to be husband A.
Long as husband B name is Sheila, and she got a vagina. That's all good. That's it. You can call her if you want to call her Sheila.
Let's say it was a transgender.
Oh no.
Hey, it's the world we live in.
Bruh. One thing we talked about deal breakers.
That's a deal breaker.
If you ain't got your pronouns right.
Yeah. I need to see some. I want to see some of your baby pictures.
Listen, first of all, I have no qualms with people living their authentic life according to how they feel about themselves.
No doubt.
I'm not knocking anybody.
May I?
I just know.
May I put on the disclaimer?
Yes.
At the Baldheaded Barber Shop, the points and opinions are only our opinions, and sometimes it's all in comedy. No need to be offended, and if we did so, please understand it was all in jokes. I meant nothing by it, and I truly give you my heartfelt apology.
When you pre-apologize.
Nope.
You pre-apologize.
Listen, when the disclaimer comes, that means you change gears.
It ain't nothing, because like I said, it ain't nothing wrong with people living their authentic life. You live whatever life you feel led to live.
So let's go back to the question. She wants you to be husband A.
Okay.
And husband B, big dollars, lives out of town, comes in every now and then. And he tells you, Paul, you never have to work again. Is that something you wouldn't do for love?
My back has been hurting lately. Arthritis in my foot ain't quite acting up. Boss man be tripping. You know what? Seemed like a pretty nice dude,
Keep the party
well groomed. Baby, did you notice the cologne he had on? It smells so damn good. He smelled like lilacs and daffodils.
Now, what if he used to play basketball for Florida State and wears a size 17?
I'm going to cut him in his damn Achilles. You son of a bitch. I'm going to cut him in the Achilles, bro. That's it. You ain't going to be dunking this, brother. Dunk now.
No alleys, no oops.
No, but man, in all seriousness, ain't nowhere in hell. That's what I say, man. For a dude that really has a soul tie to a female,
right.
To me, part of the package is that that bond you get when you feel like this is something that just you and her share. You know what I'm saying? So under no circumstances could I ever see myself being a B or having a B in the picture. So I ain't with the polygamy thing. unless her name is Sheila. And then, of course, that's all right with me. We can get in here because Sharon is Karen. No, I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. But no, I mean, I couldn't do that. Could you? Same scenario.
Let's go to commercial.
You'll never have to work again.
I couldn't.
You couldn't?
Couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. But ain't nothing wrong for the people that choose
for
to.
For those who live that life, hey, live your best life. Be you and be happy. Live your own authentic self.
What about if you had a female that was okay with you having multiple wives? No other husbands involved, just the multiple wives.
In a perfect scenario as young-minded Sterling, bring them on. The more the merrier. If she got some friends, bring them too. But as an older, mature, wiser, sensible, and realistic 50-year-old Sterling, that's just not. It's good for your ego, but it's not good for your soul.
Right.
Baldheaded Barber Shop is presented by Dermajoy CBD. Make sure you check out the website, dermajoycbd.com. And what is that code, Paul?
dermajoycbd.com.
The code for the discount is?
Let's go with bald 10. Ask me the code again.
No.
I'm ready.
No.
I'm ready this time.
Silence. The Baldheaded Barber Shop is sponsored by dermajoycbd.com. Make sure to log on to the website. Put in the discount code
BALD10
for your 10% discount. We provide priority shipping anywhere in the contiguous United States. Make sure to tell a friend. Make sure to check out all those products, from the Gamer's Cream to what else we got, Paul?
Heel Calm, the facial scrub, the body scrub, the facial serum, the whipped body butter, is the white charcoal mud mask. Is amazing, man. You just got to try the products for yourself. You will love it.
I'm going to go into commercial mode. Dermajoy makes your skin smile. Make sure to put in all seriousness, put in that discount code, BALD10, BALD 10. It's an exclusive discount code for our faithful listeners. Thank you for your support in advance, and thank you for your continued support of the Baldheaded Barber Shop.
Yeah, and that code will give you 10% off your purchase. Thank you.
Is it free shipping?
If you spend over $100, it is.
And it's easy to do because once you get those products, it makes your skin smile. Oh. In all seriousness, I use it.
Yeah, me too. But
I put on some of that whipped body butter before I left. And man, honestly, with age, I noticed, I used to play ball, and these joints sometimes get to jointing. Yeah. And I put on that whipped body butter, and that's not the most potent concentration of CBD. In all honesty, no joke, that inflammation I've noticed has gone down. And I
had a young lady that was using the body butter as a pain cream. She thought that was the pain cream, and she said, "Oh my God, it works so good." I said, "Which one are you using, the Heel Calm or the Gamer's Cream?" She said, "No, the body butter." I said, "What? That's not the pain cream." I said, "If you really want some pain relief, you need to try one of the two pain creams. The amount of CBD is almost 3 times that's in the body butter."
Hey.
And she was like, "Wow."
Hey, that legal guy is coming out again.
The legal guy.
Yeah. Dermajoy CBD has not been reviewed by the FDA and cannot prescribe nor diagnose any physical ailment you may have.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. So thank you, Dermajoy, for all that you do in making the Baldheaded Barber Shop happen.
Yes, sir.
So, that Dermajoy, it'll make you fall in love. Or, let's say that woman has, those wedding vows say, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health. Do you have limitations of physical condition for you that your mate may have? Let's be real. God forbid, let's just say there is a tragic event that changes her life. Could you stick with her until death does you part?
If we already together,
yes, I'm
not bailing. I'm a ride or die.
That's a grown man answer.
I'm a ride or die.
Is it realistic though?
I mean, yeah, it's realistic. I'm not going nowhere. I mean, I'm going to stay there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for me, it's real. If we together something happened to you the same way if something happened to me, and just change my life. I can't, I have to be cared for, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, a stroke or anything, where you just can't take care of yourself. That's where life taught me that you can't do life alone, because situations are going to come up where you need a partner. And if you don't have a partner, you're going to be shit out of luck. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that doesn't come and go. That's a choice. Every day you get up, you found your person, y'all join hands, and y'all decided to conquer life together. Whatever life brings you, good or bad.
So we made reference to the Latin preface of eros, erotic love between a man and a woman. What about the love between a parent and child? Are there limitations that you have for the amount of love that you can give your kids?
Heck no, bro. I can't. Now, that's easy to say, ain't no cut cards. I could probably sit here and say, think of several deal breakers with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
But it ain't nothing. The way I feel about my girls, bro, I got all daughters. It ain't no cut card. Okay. It ain't no cut card. Okay. Sir, she mutilated 20 people. What the hell did they do to her?
What they do?
Bother my baby, but I know my kids though, they wouldn't do that. But bruh, it's a parent's love is just unconditional. Bro.
Yeah, I look at my mom and dad, and I'm eternally grateful for the sacrifices. They look at how mom loves the kids. It's crazy that dad goes out, teaches his son how to catch a football, gets him registered with Little League, is his main cheerleader, teaches him little techniques that he uses. Kid makes it to the NFL, and the first thing he says is, "Hi, Mom." But to all the dads, I think there's an amazing indelible bond between a father and his children. Because the truth is, mom was the egg provider that did not have life. But that cell that came along and carries the bloodline and half of your existence gave you life. So to both my mom and dad, thank you for your endless sacrifices. And I know from 18 to 80, they will probably go to hell or jail for me even to this day. So for that, mom, dad, thank you. I love you.
Well, I love my mom. I never met my biological dad, so fuck it.
Hey,
to the depths of hell,
Yeah, I get it.
But no, I mean, you know what? But I take that. I say that in jest. But that was a scar that I wore for a long time, because I had to overcome the feeling of not being wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I had phobias around rejection. A lot of it was subconsciously from a biological father that never claimed me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I ain't got that. Now my stepdad, he came in, we had our challenges. We grew to a certain level of love, but I never felt like it was that unconditional
that a father would
I'll jump in front of a train the way I feel about my mom, in the way that I feel that my mom feels about me. I can't say that I love my stepdad to the same degree that I love my mom, and that's just being honest.
That's fair.
So no, I don't have all of that what you just described. I got it for my mom 100%. I got it for my granddad. He was my dad. My granddad was my dad.
Yeah, I got you.
And everything I learned, everything I have in me in terms of being noble and respectful, most of it I got just watching my granddad. He's that dude.
He must be a good dude, because, man, we laugh and joke and go a different way every week, and you come off the wall with some crazy stuff. But, Paul, I truly got to say, you're a good dude, bro.
Bro, that's what I do, bro. I just do good dude stuff.
See? Cut the camera. No, but seriously, in that vein of what you were saying about a dad that wasn't ever there, if you have children, you haven't seen them, haven't been there for them, take just a moment, because one day you're going to need that child. You're going to need that baby. That one that you reject might be the only one who can help you. So dads, be there for your kids.
Yeah, and let me change that because I don't want to get the impression that I didn't love my stepdad. You know what I'm saying? But that unconditional to the end. We had serious challenges early on.
Right.
What I think helped us grow is as I became an adult, even though we had our bumps in the road, what I learned to appreciate was how much as I didn't like him, he got up and took his to work every day
Right.
to make sure there was a roof over the head, food in the refrigerator. And as a grown man, I learned to respect his sacrifice in that regard because he didn't bail. He was there every day. He went to work. He provided for his family. He could have been more accepting of me, I feel like at times. Like, for instance, we were when he married my mom, I was 10. It was just me and my mom. I was the only child. And they got married. They had my little brother and my little sister. So my brother's 10 years younger than me. My sister's 11. We needed a family car. He went out and bought a Ford Ranger pickup truck. So whenever we went somewhere as a family, he drove. This was just a single cab. It wasn't the trucks, them fancy trucks with the back seat. It's just the front cab. So when we went somewhere as a family, he drove. My little brother sat in the middle. My mom was on the passenger, and my little sister was in her lap. And my spot in the family vehicle was on the back seat of the truck.
Unacceptable on every level.
We coming home from church. It was pouring down raining. And I'm on the back seat of the truck, and they driving fast trying to get home. And, now granted, he went to work every day, but it was definitely things that he did that made me feel like an outsider in my own house. And that was the friction we had when I was a kid, so it just naturally progressed to higher level of conflict. And I'll just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So it got to a point where, we felt it would be better if I go and stay with my grandmother. So my last 10th, 11th, and 12th grade year in high school, I lived with my grandmother away from my mom. So that caused some strain. But like I said, man, as an adult, I grew to appreciate him for the sacrifices he made. He was a really hard worker. He was a good dude. And I think me and him did get to a better place when I was an adult. But as a teenager, just the scars from not feeling accepted, because I already felt unaccepted from my biological father because they never claimed me. So now she gets married, and she gets married to a dude who don't fully accept me either. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was just an escalation of not feeling wanted. And I'm telling you, I had to wear that affected my confidence growing up. I feel like, man, I could have been a world beater had I grown up with more confidence. If I wouldn't knew everything I knew about myself as an adult, as a teenager, or at least felt secure in it, I felt like I could have did a whole lot of different things, but that's just part of my journey, and I'm grateful for it. It got me to where I am now. But what you just described about the mother and the father, I feel it absolutely 100 on the mom's side. The dad side, not so much.
So again, dads, you matter. I said earlier, if you have not seen your kids not as active in your kids' life, or even if you can label yourself as a deadbeat, as long as you got breath and body and those kids do as well, it's not too late. Go ahead and build that relationship. If you love yourself, or say you do, love them kids like they deserve to be loved. Make sure you do it. Dad, you matter.
Yeah, that's it. So that's it, bro.
So, man, with that being said, we've seen this whole Baldheaded Barber Shop grow from an infant into a toddler, and it's morphing into something great. We thank each of these people who tune in each and every week for the Baldheaded Barber Shop.
I that baby pappy, boss. I the pappy, boss. I the pappy of that show, boss.
You the pappy.
Everybody could see the eyes the pappy.
Use the pappy.
Eyes the pappy, boss.
So on behalf of Sterling Stevenson and the pappy, this is the Baldheaded Barber Shop.
You look like you about to cross the gun line. Don't cross the gun line.
Biscuit, no.
What you don't want to do is cross the gun line.
Life. You know what? One of these after darks, we got to do one line movie. You know the movie by one line.
Oh, ooh, yes, sir.
So make sure,
That's a good one.
yeah. So make
That's
sure
a
you
good
stick around for more of the Baldhead Barber Shop after dark. Sterling Stevenson, Paul Rivers. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, keep doing what you do. Persevere, see it
I
through.
gotta get like a
Never give up.
signature
Or
move.
don't. You can.
I gotta get like a signature move because this right that felt goofy. Did that look goofy? It felt goofy. Yeah.
No, I'm doing the outro, bro. Persevere, see it through. Never give up. Do your little dance. Thank you.
Peace. Peace.